Our board shares a very strong conviction, and that is that our country deserves a closer look at how democracies fulfill their promise. Where do we find the truth of the matter, the facts in the case? What are the forces that threaten our understanding of or broad-mindedness around an issue? And why is the instinct for mutual respect lost to anger and disconnect sometimes? And most of all, how do we fix it? So we, again, the Athens Chautauqua Society, want the youth of our community to be fully engaged in the world they're inheriting from us.
Hey everybody, my name's Todd Dinkelman. I'm on the faculty in the Department of Math, Science, and Social Studies Education, which is the only so-named department in all of higher ed, I believe, at the University of Georgia.
My name is Christopher Riano. I am the president for the nation's Center for Civic Education, which works both around both the country and the world to work within the civic education and then the constitutional education space.
I'm a big advocate of teaching through discussion and teaching through dialogue. The aims that I have for this academy are pretty simple, actually. They're simple yet pretty profound, I think. I'm excited about the experiential aspect of, issues aside, the issues do matter. But what I want my students to experience is helping the facilitation of 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds see what it's like just to engage in a kind of conversation that they may not have ever participated in before.
How we prepare people to moderate forums that are deliberative and not debates, meaning that people entertain opinions about public policy issues and we really emphasize as much the listening to one another as the speaking.
There's really no question in my mind that we're at a time in our history where a civic and constitutional education is really core. The idea of having both students that are going to be engaged, but of course, students of different ages that can then serve as mentors and look at their own learning journey. There's nothing like a civic and constitutional education, and it's one of the reasons why it's very exciting to have a chance as the center to be a piece of this puzzle and to share in this work.
Perhaps I'll have an opportunity to work with some of Todd's students who will then be working with the younger people in the community around this academy on having good conversations that engage the public in thinking about these critical issues that we all are confronting.
We need to also try to engage our youth as much as possible. And of course, my feeling is civics education is so crucial and so important for us to understand more intensely and more intimately what's involved with our democracies.
What on earth is turning us into pit bulldogs in this society? But the school is the last fortification of democracy.